Welcome to another episode of Senior Spectrum. This series focuses on programs and events that appeal to those of us in our golden years. In this segment, we'll join participants at the Adult Recreation Center as they observe Armenian Independence Day, help celebrate Halloween, and then finally learn some valuable tips from State Insurance Commissioner Steve Poizner as he shows us how we can better handle our insurance needs. First up, let's hear from Sabag Garabedian as he explains the traditions and cultural activities associated with Armenian Independence Day.
Today we're celebrating Armenian Independence Day. Armenia has two independences that it celebrates. One's on May 28th and one is on September 21st. Today's celebration is the September 21st, 1991 independence from the Soviet Socialist Republic. And as of 1991, Armenia became a republic again, and it's independent to this day. The activity celebrating Armenian Independence Day has been going on for quite some time here at the Adult Rec Center, maybe 4 or 5 years now. This year, with me on the staff, being of Armenian descent, I could add a little bit more to the event when it comes to culture and donations and a little bit more authenticity. And basically, that's what we were trying to go for this year. We do celebrate cultural days for other ethnic groups. We celebrate Mexican Independence Day. We celebrate American Independence Day. We have various different events throughout the year, and the Armenian Independence Day is just one of the events that we celebrate. This is the Armenian alphabet. It was established in 406 AD by a person by the name of Saint Mesro Mashtots. And it's unique because for 400 years after the birth of Christ, Armenia still didn't have its own unique alphabet. And 406, we had our own unique alphabet. Armenian is one of the only languages that it doesn't share its alphabet with any other language. This is a ribbon of the Armenian flag. The Armenian flag is red, blue, and orange. The red stands for all the blood that our ancestors have shed, all the freedom fighters. The blue is the clear blue skies that you find in Armenia and hope. And orange stands for the fertile land and the wheat fields that you see in Armenia. Today we're serving meals that are not unique to Armenian culture, but they've become a part of the culture. We're serving beef cutlet, which is more of a Russian descent. It's basically a ground beef patty with some vegetables. We're going to be serving hummus, which is more of Middle Eastern descent, which is chickpeas and tahini sauce, sesame seed oil. And we're going to be serving baklava, which is of Greek descent, but Armenians eat it as well and they enjoy it. So over the years, we've taken a little bit of each culture and we've made it into our own, and that's basically what we're going to be serving today. Participants are encouraged to pay a $2.50 donation for the meal, but for those who can't afford it, there's nobody that's going to be questioning why they haven't paid. So it's up to them, and it's on the honor system.
My name is Adrina Bagumian, and I'm a recreation leader. I'm helping our coordinator to do events, activities here for seniors. I was dancing actually. It's an Armenian traditional dance that we do it in our weddings, events. It's very common and everybody does it. Dance has been performed for years.
Today we're going to have Jivan Gasparian Jr., grandson of world-renowned duduk player, a very famous soundtrack for movies like Gladiator and various different films. He's going to come and perform for us today. What's interesting is he's going to be playing the duduk, which is a 400-year-old instrument, if not longer. And he's about 24 years old, and he's really mastered that instrument, and it's going to be something very special.
My name is Jivan Jr., Jivan Gasparian Jr. I carry the same name and the last name. And I play the duduk. The real name is Tiranapokh. It's just hard to say. Duduk symbolizes Armenia, and because it touches soul, because of its unique sound and the way it's played, the way it's performed. And my grandpa made this instrument world known, and I'm continuing his tradition, and I'm continuing the path that he created. I've been playing this instrument already for 10 years, and I've played with different bands, different places, different stages. The latest concert was in London, the Nelson Mandela's 90th birthday in Hyde Park, which was a really great experience. And I'm planning to go right now in October to different countries with my grandpa travel, and then they are going to celebrate his birthday in November in Armenia, November 11th. The government is celebrating his 80th birthday, which is going to be really good because all the artists that he played from the world, from Europe, from America, from everywhere, from Russia, everywhere. Everyone is coming to Armenia, and it's going to be 4 days of concerts non-stop. It's going to be a really amazing thing. Duduk is an Armenian traditional instrument which has a history of 3,000 years. It's really unique. It's made of apricot wood. It's a two-piece. This is made from apricot wood, and this is a reed. It's a double reed instrument. It can be played with different instruments, symphonic orchestras, with different musicians and different genres of music. So they are creating my website right now. People can go to myspace.com/visa. That's the band that I play with. It's a really good band. It's like international band. We play different kinds of music.
If you want to find out events about our center, you could look into our leisure guide that comes out 4 times a year. That's available at any park facility. You could look online, or you could give us a call at 818-548-3775, and we'll be more than happy to tell you about what's coming up.
Every holiday, the Adult Recreation Center hosts a special event for its guests. Halloween is no exception, and we all enjoy an excuse to dress in costume.
Today is our annual Halloween celebration. All of the staff dresses up, and this year we've decided to go with a 50s theme. So we have pink ladies and bruisers here and cheerleaders, and also some of our participants dress up as well. Today we have a costume contest for the participants, and we also have a pumpkin carving contest that will be judged. The winner of the pumpkin carving contest will get a gift certificate from Sur La Table across the street at the Americana, and the 3 winners of the costume contest are going to earn Target gift certificates from the Glendale Galleria. We're very lucky to get generous donations from the community in Glendale, and we also have some creative staff here who put some wonderful decorations together.
My name is Maria Elena. Today I dress as a Spanish girl. This is my Spanish fan and some castañuelas and my chalina, I don't know how you say that in English, and some flowers and earrings. I think it's very nice, beautiful. I mean, they arranged this room very nice, and so that's the reason I want to be in the spirit, do a little something, come dress as a Spanish girl, and many people came dressed as that, and I think it's very nice. The people around here are very nice people and do a lot of things for us. So I did enter the pumpkin contest. I'm number 2.
At 4 o'clock this morning, I decided I'm going to come as Ken, the measure man. The reason I'm here is to enjoy being with people that have something to do in their life besides sit around and just watch TV. Yeah, I did vote for myself in the pumpkin contest, number 17.
The winner is number 2, Martina.
But I come every day. I do the exercise in the morning, and sometimes, usually I stay for lunch too. I think it's very nice to come here and meet with a lot of friends.
Lately, I've been coming almost every day because I've made a group of friends here that we have wonderful, wonderful conversations on every subject you can imagine.
You all measure up to being the nicest people we have in Glendale. Give yourself a hand.
The food is great, the service is good, and the atmosphere and the people that run the whole program are outstanding as far as being nice to not just myself, but every one of them, the people that come here. I haven't retired. I am doing all kinds of things. And by the way, I'm sure you'd like to know that I am 80 years old.
We'll probably have over 100 participants having lunch and enjoying the celebration today. We're having a delicious meatloaf, baked potato, fruit cup, mushrooms, great menu. We have a great chef here who provides a good nutritious meal that provides all of the vitamins and nutrients that our seniors need. On a typical day, we'll have between 70 and 80 participants here at the Adult Recreation Center. At Spar Heights, we'll get between 60 and 70 participants for lunch. And at our new site, the Pacific Community Center, we get about 30 to 40 participants for lunch. We get funding from the Los Angeles County Community and Senior Services Program through a grant. We also receive funding from the City of Glendale and generous donations throughout the community. The Adult Recreation Center is open 7 days per week for lunch, which is one of the few centers in all of Los Angeles County that's open 7 days per week. Spar Heights Community Center is open 6 days per week, Monday through Saturday, and Pacific Community Center is open Monday through Friday for lunch. It's best if participants register ahead of time for lunch, and they can do that for all three sites by calling 818-548-3775, and that way we know how many meals to prepare.
Insurance is just as important for seniors as it is for children and younger adults. But what kind should we have, and how can we avoid becoming the target of insurance fraud? State Insurance Commissioner Steve Poizner can answer some of these questions. Joining us today on Senior Spectrum is State Insurance Commissioner Steve Poizner. Welcome, Mr. Poizner. Tell us, what are the responsibilities of the State Insurance Commissioner?
Yeah, as Insurance Commissioner, I'm one of only 8 elected statewide officials in California, and my job is to run the largest consumer protection agency in California. At the Department of Insurance, my 1,300 employees and I, we make sure that insurance companies fulfill all their obligations to policyholders. We also make sure that insurance companies price their products correctly so that they're as affordable as possible. And finally, when people have problems or issues with insurance companies, we're able to help people understand their insurance policies and often able to go to an insurance company and solve problems for consumers.
Can you tell us what types of insurance a senior age 55 and older should carry?
Well, it really varies by person, and I strongly recommend that seniors get together with their families and their financial advisors, including their insurance agent and broker, maybe once every year or two to go over all their insurance requirements. For example, if they're still driving, of course, they need the right kind of auto insurance. Often seniors live in homes where they haven't updated their homeowner's insurance in a long time. That's very important to do because if there's ever a fire, you need to have up-to-date insurance to get complete coverage. And there's all different types of health insurance options, but it really varies by person. So one place to start is our website. And on our website, we have a lot of information for seniors. In fact, we have a special section just for senior citizens about all of their insurance needs and how to understand their various options.
Now, are there any hints you can provide to seniors if they're cold called by an agent trying to sell them various types of insurance?
There are insurance companies and insurance agents and brokers. There's some, not many, but there's some that target senior citizens. Now, sometimes senior citizens have special needs, and that's an okay thing, but sometimes there's some scam artists out there that try to take advantage of senior citizens. And so we strongly recommend that any particular insurance product that you buy, before you buy it, talk to your relatives about it, do your homework research, compare companies, and never let an insurance agent or broker pressure you into making a decision quickly. There's no need to make a quick decision. You should have plenty of time to do research. I strongly recommend that.
So, is there any particular type of policy on the market today that a senior wouldn't necessarily need?
Yes, here's one example that is just heartbreaking. One in particular was 85 years old in a nursing home, and they sold him this annuity product that had cancellation provisions so that once the money was put in, you couldn't take the money out for 15 years without major penalties. Now, that's against the law. That's an unsuitable product. It violates California's consumer protection statutes. I sent my team in there to investigate, and then we were able to get all the money back for the senior citizen, and we also imposed very large fines on the insurance company that participated in that.
So what kind of insurance scams do individuals, and particularly seniors, fall prey to?
Some unscrupulous agents and brokers will try to pressure seniors into making a quick decision. because seniors often are worried about getting things done in a timely way, and there's people out there that prey on that try to take advantage of that, and that's just wrong. And so first of all, anytime a person tries to sell you something and they put these deadlines, this offer is only good for several days, red flags should go off. There should be no reason at all to have any sort of short-term time pressure. And the second thing that people should be on the lookout for is insurance agents and brokers who won't show their credentials. You have to be licensed to sell insurance in the state of California. You have to be licensed by me and my team at the Department of Insurance. And you can go to our website or call us up, and we can confirm for you that the agent or broker who's trying to sell you something is licensed. And that's really important. If someone doesn't want to show you their credentials, then that's a big red flag. You should send them on the road.
And what enforcement authority does your office have when investigating insurance fraud? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I've been granted huge authority by the legislature and by the people of the state of California to protect all consumers of insurance, and especially senior citizens. In fact, the legislature, they've passed special rules that empower me to have all kinds of enforcement authority to protect senior citizens. So anytime there's an agent or broker who's misrepresented the truth or lied or tried to implement illegal sales tactics, we can investigate. If we find that there's been rules that have been broken, we can revoke the license of that person. We can fine people. We can also put people in jail if they commit crimes, and fraud is a type of crime that we look for. I do have a fraud division. Several hundred police officers work for me. We really encourage people to call us if they have any questions at all about insurance, about the insurance company. If they're suspicious about the agent or broker or the types of tactics that are being utilized, call us, and then we can investigate, and we will investigate each and every complaint that comes into my Department of Insurance. But we can't help you unless you call us.
In your estimation, how many seniors fall victim annually to insurance fraud? And can a dollar amount be attached to this?
The total amount of fraud in California, insurance fraud, is about a $15 billion problem. And we think of the $15 billion in insurance fraud, there's a little less than $3 billion of fraud that's aimed right at senior citizens. That's why we've made going after insurance fraud a top priority, but especially fraud against senior citizens. And that's why our team really focuses on helping seniors whenever they call in.
Now, can you tell us what kinds of future legislation or programs are in the works that may impact seniors in the future? This could be either state or federal.
There's ongoing changes to Medicare supplemental insurance programs and Meta Advantage programs and Meta Gap programs, and there's a whole host of changes to these laws that have been passed by Congress. And so we have a team at the Department of Insurance. We have a seniors task force that we put together just to help educate seniors at senior centers and over the internet and over the telephone on all the different changes that are ongoing. And I really strongly encourage seniors who qualify for Medicare or for one of the supplemental programs to call us on a regular basis or check on our website. And as I mentioned, we do have that special spot on our website just for seniors, our own little senior center on our own website, as well as a team of people ready to talk to seniors on the telephone. Now in California, the insurance industry is just huge. $160 billion industry. It's about 10% of the economy. So my team and I at the Department of Insurance, we're really proud of the work we do, because when we make a decision, it impacts everybody in the state, every business, every family, every consumer. And so we're happy to be here today to explain our services and our products for senior citizens in particular, because, as we've said, senior citizens need special protection based on the consumer protection laws that have been passed by the legislature, and we're proud to help seniors as best we can.
Now, if somebody has a problem, how can she or he contact your office?
Here's how you can get a hold of us. 1-800-927-HELP is our hotline we've set up, for folks that have any questions at all. Or you can contact us over the web at insurance.ca.gov.
That was some very valuable information for us. Thank you for your time, Mr. Poisner. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Senior Spectrum. We always welcome suggestions about future programs. If you would like to suggest a topic, contact me, Vicki Gardner, at 818-548-4844. See you next time.